RPM Trey Vietnam in this bitch. What up? And another one. Because the work ain't never done. Here come another one. There's always some bullshit going on. Here comes another one. I got a new corner here. I'm on a new corner. All the construction in the city got everything fucked up, so the different corners that I used to like to go on that's under construction right now, they ain't no good right now. We're under construction, directing the traffic off some other place, and got the sidewalks fucked up and all type of shit. What up, dog? The fuck is going on? Let me get some shit off my chest right quick. Motherfucking ATF, we day 3 or day 4 into this bullshit with the ATF? All they bullshit they got going on with this brace rule that's not even a law. I've been saying it, and I'm gonna say it again because it needs to be said. I'm gonna break this down to y'all because y'all know I like breaking shit down to the bare root, to the bottom line, so we can see what the real truth is, regardless of what the general consensus got going on, regardless of what the rest of the country or the rest of the world is saying. I'm just under the impression that everybody's some bitches, bruh. Nobody's saying what needs to be said the way it needs to be said, so we can get straight to the motherfucking point. We don't never get to the point with nothing, because everybody half-assing it, everybody acting all scared and shit, everybody acting like some bitches. So this is what the real deal is, all right? You can look even inside the law society. Even if you look inside the law society, the ATF and everything they got going on, they fucking it up. Even if you look inside of the law society, all the cops, judges, and lawyers are constitutional felons, they got the game fucked up. Even if you look inside the law society, they should be expecting, that everything that we need them to do is going to go according to what the people say, or else there's going to be nothing. Or else there'll be chaos if need be, because we will turn the fuck up if they're not doing what it is that we want for our better benefit, especially in cases where they are, where the law society appears to be the lawbreakers. Inside of everything that they claim to be standing on. What you still find true is that it's up to the people to decide where we go from here when they are fucking up or falling short of their promises and what they're supposed to be doing as government officials. Period. And that's inside they shit. Outside they shit, they should have never been there in the first place. It's a bad idea. Because it's a bad fucking idea to walk in the idea that the law society needs to govern the people, because we cannot self-govern. If you believe that we cannot self-govern, why the fuck do you take from this crowd of people that you say are incapable of self-governance? Why would you take from that crowd of people and start giving some of them special privileges with the expectation that they're not going to abuse their power, that they're not going to fuck the game up day one when they get in there, and that there will fundamentally be something wrong with the idea or the setup of the system? Because you should have never told all of these people that you claim are incapable of governing themselves, that some of them will be special, with special powers and privileges that puts them above the rest of the people, for them to act like masters and gods to everybody else. Sounds like a bad idea to me. Sounds like a bad idea. So we need to stop. So we got to stop playing this fucking game. The ATF is out of their mind. Right now, I see some lightning striking over here. We had a little bit of rain early on one side of town. I didn't even realize until the rain had stopped and the ground was wet. There may be some storms and some rain coming through here. I'm gonna see how long I can rock this shit. Yeah, hell yeah, boy. I'm gonna see how long I can rock this shit before it rain me out. But the ATF is bugging, y'all, and I'm tired of explaining this shit to y'all. Y'all supposed to be grown-ups. Let's iron this out so we can see what we're really dealing with, so we can see who fucked up, when, and how. It's not that hard to figure it out. The ATF is bugging right now. I got my new Black Rain AR right here. They might cancel my live stream just from even seeing a glimpse of the firearm, but fuck all that. They use it as an excuse so they can censor people like me. Because something bad can happen without you ever seeing the gun. Nothing bad at all can happen if you see the gun. This is all arbitrary, random bullshit. That's why I don't give a fuck about what none of they say about nothing. What up?
What's up? Listen,
Yeah.
I like like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
That's what's up.
What's your name?
Shay.
I'm Shay.
Shay, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to prove to people that I'm live streaming to YouTube right now. About to say hi to my YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
So I'm trying to demonstrate to people that I'm huggable. That that the good guy who like this gun is not just a bad guy. Amen. We should be able to match their energy. And I'm really trying to let people know that regardless of what government thinks or says, you have a natural right, way before they wrote anything down in the Constitution, to protect yourself with whatever you can get your hands on. We're talking about life and self-preservation. And the idea that anything the government says that contradicts it, no matter how much they promise to be our guardian light to some freedom, they are ruining it.
Our Second Amendment is not to hunt, it's to protect us from the government coming to take us away and killing us.
Yeah, because we've seen it happen so many times. The guys that wrote this down, they had just got done fighting off the government. They realized that if they didn't have guns, no matter how in the right they were, they would be subdued very easily without fire.
They'll take the First Amendment. The Second Amendment is made to protect the First.
Yeah, right. And you decide to all right, they show me that they got something messed up. Because the first rule of nature is self-preservation. Rule number one is I'm in here, nobody touch me. That's rule number one. Before I can even say a word, it doesn't matter. Whether it's on my lips or what I say, skin color, doesn't matter. Nobody touch me. Now that we got that clear, I speak my mind. Right? Nobody touch me. And that's what this is about. Yeah, so I'm showing people, people come up here with their kids and stuff. This is the proof right here. They're not scared of me or nothing. Why would they be scared of me? I'm the hero. I'm the hero.
Someone was to have a gun and we were getting shot at, he would be the one protecting us.
And with a firearm like this and this bulletproof vest, I will happily, with courage and confidence, run into battle to save some kids, bro.
And I'll feel safer with this man around me.
Yeah, this is the safest corner on the block.
Amen.
Not only am I here to protect, I can't make none of them give me money because I don't like what they were doing. I can't threaten to put them in a cage. I don't got that power. I don't got that illusion. I will never act like that. The police do though. They can get money about it.
Hey, being an activist and out here telling people about it, that's what this whole world needs right now.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, man, because I think all of the heroism that we see in law enforcement, every able-bodied man should walk in that light. To say that they are willing to die to save some kids at any given time. They're not playing no games about these kids, man.
Like that school shooting down there and that the officers outside the school and the 25 kids got in there and they put a hand sanitizer on their hands. I would have been in there with a knife to try to save them kids.
They should have been speakerphone calling their wife and like, I love you. I'm sorry. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Something going on. I'm sorry.
Amen.
I got no time. I have to do this right now.
I respect you a lot, man.
Yeah, man. That's
What's your name?
Trent.
Mason.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This your family, man?
Yeah.
This what's up, man?
Yeah. Got 8 kids. The 2 older ones are somewhere else, but yeah.
That's what's up,
and
man.
a baby.
Man, fatherhood, I'm a father, man. I grew up without a father, so when I see fatherhood, man, I salute it, man. Because I know that no matter how high in the degree you rise to the occasion,
that's where I'm going, bro.
That's where you're going, and nature is already calling you. God for these kids, bro. That's the
if I die for the right thing, I'm going to live forever.
Yeah, man. That's what it's supposed to be. All this fear of death, man, is what people think, oh, man, you can't tell the government what it is. It's supposed to be the public service. Right. If my butler would smash my wife, eat my dinner, spank my kid, I would fire him and just beat him up in the parking lot. I would beat him up in his driveway. He would never walk out of there the same again for pretending to be my servant, but he just smash my wife and eat my dinner.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for that.
Amen.
And government is walking around here like they're the boss and they should be worried about what we're going to do.
God wrote the law.
Yeah.
They're just rewriting it the way they think it should.
Yeah. Nature, man.
That's like the Pharisees. Pharisees were the writers and teachers of law, but they were the ones breaking it, you know?
Yeah, and that's when you know something is wrong. That's when you realize that God inside yourself that says something is telling me that for no reason at all should I lay down my life and I'm a human and I am not victimizing anybody. And when you know that that's what's up, you go, well then I'll die. What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not playing. Who the bully, what the bully get? You're supposed to pay for that. The bully's supposed to pay for that, bro. And I don't care what he wearing, what he got on.
And police are putting in policy. It's not real law they're doing. Real law is like when they have a warrant come get you, you see the judge right then. They don't ever have a warrant when they stop you for attack or fine or whatever. That's for money, municipal reasons.
Yeah, and then they have to have a victim that they can name, that they can point to say, you
the prosecutor is not one. That's
no, the prosecutor is not, especially in victim of crimes like speeding and even drunk driving. It seems kind of retarded. Please don't drink and drive, man. Don't do that. But you know what? If you make a calculated risk that didn't hurt nobody, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. But this is what it's about, man. You know, child trafficking is a big thing going on.
Very huge.
It's becoming very aware to people right now how bad this is.
I can't wait till we rise up and take them people out.
I think it would be amazing if, like being snapped out of a spell, if 500 grown-ass men in Cedar Rapids say, you know what, I've heard enough of this shit, I grab my gun and I'm looking to
Hey, I'm ready.
We're like-minded people, so we can go kick some doors. Because they're going to leave these kids alone, and they're going to pay for that shit too.
Amen.
It's going to be bad. We should be just as eager, oh yeah, all of that in the music and stuff. In Hollywood, that's what they're doing.
Amen. Disney, Hollywood, the elite.
man.
It's like Monsters Inc.
Why did y'all
Get the power out of kids.
Oh yeah, out of fear of kids, yeah, man, that's what they do. And really, in the wake of all of that, in the wake of all of that, what we really should be thinking and saying is that whoever's doing that to them kids, you gonna pay for that. You better stay away from me.
About these children.
Yeah. About these kids, man. Look at these beautiful kids. They can be anything they want to be in the world. They should be able to live their life and ponder their existence freely.
Getting rid of the education department. Get rid of it and recreate it where it's an individual thing where you get in a class, you ask that kid what he wants to be. He wants to be a rocket scientist, you start working towards that.
Yeah, right away. Right away. Yeah, with the open-mindedness that, they may change, yeah?
They can go whatever route they want to go.
But between the parents and the kids, if you let the kids just tell you what it is that they got their heart in, and you foster a healthy experience in learning about those things, Elon Musk will not be so damn uncommon. There'll be 500 Elon Musk on the planet. There'll be 500 of them, man. Y'all playing, man. Y'all doing all of this shit the wrong way, and we don't have to just let y'all keep doing it.
Yeah, honestly, people are sick of it. When you actually communicate with them, most people are aware of the trees. That's taking away our right to reproduce, trying to kill us.
And it could be prolonging life and making life better, but everything is double control with them. I love
my school systems, how they let kids pick their gender. There's only two genders, like man and woman.
There's only two genders. All that stuff in between is something else. Y'all got to call that something else. There's only two of them. We're not going to play. We're not going to play no games, man.
Right. Hey.
They bugging.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Well, what's your Mason, right?
Mason, yeah.
That's a cool name, man.
Yeah. I was gonna make my Facebook name Freemason.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was actually talking to this guy in Wisconsin, Captain Kurt, the militia. I said, man, how can I join the militia? He's like, we don't really need people to join it. We need people in your local area. You get 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people together. We'll come in and train you. You can protect your city.
Yeah, and that's what up. That's what's up. Cause me and Cuzzo, shout out to Javier Gabos, RPM Javier Gabos. That's what we on. We finna make some big strides this year for the open carry season, and we're gonna be doing some big things as far as training, joining like-minded people in different groups, and we're gonna make a difference. Cause this is where it starts, man.
I think like having people come up with a plan when shit doesn't stand.
Yeah.
Have a plan to come together and fight back.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really want to do.
See, we are outgunned and outorganized, and that's part of the problem. If Joe Biden can say that we need an what the plane name? Joe Biden named a plane and said that we would need that kind of fighter jet. Yeah, what you say? F-18, that sounds familiar. F-18 is what Biden said we need to fight the government. What he is admitting is this shall not be infringed. It's already been infringed to the point where the fight will be one-sided and it shouldn't be. Even he himself, when he took the oath of office, should have said that there should be a balance of checks and balances where the people hold a lot of the chips, because it's going to be up to us, even if we got to get crazy.
That AR-15 right there is the balance.
This the balance. And you know what? We don't need the F-18. You know what we need? Understanding, a big heart, and big guns, because they gave us a run for our money in the Vietnam War. We thought it was going to be a cakewalk, and then went to Vietnam and got their ass smashed horribly by a whole bunch of angry farmers.
People that have courage to stand up for the right thing.
Yeah, that's what we need, man. You gotta have the courage to stand up for all the stuff that makes sense, y'all.
Kids, come on over this way.
We cannot be so scared of what is inevitable when they put you in the ground forever. When you go there, that's where you're gonna be. In the meantime, you gotta make this meaningful for what it is that you got going on. The best way you can make it meaningful to me is to stand up to whoever is blocking all of the beauty in the world. And you tell them to move the hell out of the way, and we're not playing with them. We got kids to look after, and the world should be much better than what it is. It should be much better than what it is, and I'm tired of playing. We got to stop this playing all these games. Because they're serious. What they're doing, they're serious.
Oh, they're killing us. They're killing us.
Yeah, and they love it. They think it's crazy that they can lie in front of us. There's so many people catch it, and still no one does anything. This is what they do. Every time they do something, they're going, oh, but what if this doesn't work? There's always plan B. Plan B is what the hell are they going to do about it if they catch it? Nothing. Nothing. Y'all will do nothing. Y'all will let them do anything.
Hey, it's funny because me and this other little kid were walking through the woods out there in Bellevue and came up on a black bear. Man, I stood in front of that black bear and because he fell, we were running and fell. I would have died. He got hit by a black bear.
Yeah, and you know what? This man just said he would have got eaten by a black bear if he didn't stand in front of the black bear to protect a kid who had fallen while running.
Yep.
That's some real shit. And a real man in that moment is not going to stop to think, oh, this could be painful. Oh, I might die. It's just an instant reaction to be like, this is finna be what it's going to be. Because there is a fate worse than death. If you being a coward gets a kid killed, you are a coward, bro. What the hell?
You might as well hang yourself.
If you know better, you let these evil men, there's only a handful of them,
Them Epsteins.
the Epsteins and all the Hollywood creeps, and JB is a weirdo. Let's not pretend that he's not smelling hair and hugging kids.
Yeah.
And we're not going to play this game. This is the
sold
kind
out
of stuff that
China.
infuriates me. That you got to point this out to grown men,
All right, kids.
and then you got to ask them to join the fight.
Keep up the good work, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Nice to meet y'all. Hey, bro, check my YouTube out. RPM Trade Vietnam. RPM. Yeah. Not bad.
Is awakening folks today or what?
What's that?
Awakening people today or
Yeah, a
what?
little bit. I've done probably about 100 of these, mostly in Cedar Rapids because I live here.
Yeah.
But I just want people to know that for the sake of these kids, for the future, man, guys who want to be powerful defenders, you don't need to be a cop to do that. You don't have to be a cop to do that. And if it's such an honorable thing to be that way, we should expect that every able-bodied man do that within his power. Now, this gun don't make me nobody's boss. I can't stop one of these cars from speeding. I can't make them promise to give me money. I can't threaten them that all of my friends are going to come see them
Why do you wanna
in
go
30
to
days.
jail?
Huh?
Why do you want to go to jail?
Unless I want to go to jail. And you know what's fun? I'm glad you said that. I definitely will go to jail. When the police do it, you give them a green light to do something that we all know is kind of wrong. Now if there's a victim involved, me or a cop should be able to get involved to relieve the stress of whoever's being victimized. And that's what makes sense. To relieve the stress of a victim is the right and duty of every man. All the other stuff the cops do when they're not actively saving somebody, there's something wrong with it. Because I'll go to jail for it. Ain't that telling you something? Come on, man. Y'all just don't like the way it sounds because it sounds strange. You don't know what to do to make the police stop that shit. And you just want to just let it go as it is because you don't know what else to do. But you know what I'm saying is right. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. What's your name?
Diane.
Diane?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This your boy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's your name? Elijah.
Elijah. Oh, that's such a classic name. That's a strong name. You're gonna grow up. You're gonna be a strong, smart kid that all the girls like and all that. Yeah.
Hey, bring it down. Not all cops are bad though. Last couple times I ran into them, they've been decent. Every time I went to jail, I've deserved to go to jail.
I put it to you like this: some cops can do some good stuff, but if a cobra slithered past us and didn't bite me, you or the kid,
That doesn't mean it.
I'm still going to call it a poisonous, dangerous snake that we can't really actually trust. And this is why I say that all cops are bad. They might do good things, but Nazi soldiers had good table manners. But they did all this other stuff and it kind of ruins it. They might have been good fathers at home, peaceful, protective, and all of that. But they did something bad that might be a deal breaker. For police officers, every police officer on the force will pull you over, demand that you give them money when you haven't even hurt anybody. They will do even worse than you did to catch your car. You're doing 65 in the 55, they will do 85 to catch you if that's what they need to do. They don't care about your money situation, your economic status. They want them money. And if you don't give them the money, if you resist with everything you got, it might cost you your life over what? Over the money. Every cop will walk you down that path to see when you want to get off the ride to submit. If that makes them all wrong. Being nice to me when he could have been mean doesn't make him a nice guy. It makes him a bit. Oh, this guy almost hit a cop back in the parking lot.
Very valid point.
Hey,
They
I see this
give
car
it
around
a
town
lot.
often, and I like it. Look at this. I don't know what you call that color, but man, bro, you can't hide from nobody. That's a nice car though. But I understand you saying I have dealt with decent cops.
Yeah.
I've dealt with decent cops. I was in Marion once, and I had a car that had no plates, no license, no license plate on it, no insurance. I'm prime tickets for them to give me all type of tickets. I got pulled over twice in Marion in the same car in 2 weeks by 2 different cops. And they both had the same reaction. They wrote me no tickets and said, just get your shit together about your car. That was it. That was nice, but you know what? If they'd have wrote the ticket and I refused to pay it, they would kill me in front of my kids on my birthday. None of those things would make them say, this is only money, we can't do this. They will go all out until it is over, until they win. That makes them all bad. Giving me some grace sometimes is not enough. You sign on to divorce what you think in your own head to do whatever the laws tell you to do in the state that you live in, when those laws could be different in another state, and then you just change your mind about that. I don't like none of that. None of that makes any sense to me. Who I am as a man inside can't be changed by what a bunch of strangers wrote on paper for me to live and die by. I already am who I am. A job like that could not make me say, well, I don't hate weed. I used to smoke weed. My cousins smoke weed. My friends smoke weed. Blah, blah, blah. But it's illegal here, so I will do what I have to do, even if it gets me killed. Come on, man. And what you have to do in your job does not match who you are inside, and you go anyway, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, and it's just undebatable. It can't make any sense at all about that. They just legalized weed in
Okay, we got the green light. Come on,
and
I'm gonna slow down.
nice to meet you. Bye, Elijah. Have a good day. Watch out for the traffic, okay?
You know I'm getting a hug.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm saying.
Only when I'm doing this do I welcome a hug from a strange man. But in this case, yes, man.
It is Pride Month. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
So, anybody harass you yet?
No, man, I've done like almost 100 of these. Most of them in Cedar Rapids because I live here.
No shit.
I have numbed the police that they won't even come when people call.
You have your carriers, like, car name bulletin and everything? That thing hot?
Oh, it's not.
No shit.
Yeah, it's legal here to do that. This, I try to show you.
See, I call it Cedar Rapids. No, virtually.
Very much so. Oh, yeah. Hey,
She got hers in there.
yeah. Because if you just start that fight, you're supposed to win. Hey, start that fight, you're supposed to fucking win.
Listen, I don't want to get hurt and I don't want to hurt anybody, but if it's you or me, it's you.
Yeah, man. And that's fair. And I think an armed society is a polite society is what they say. And if everybody was armed, everybody would be eager to be the first one to call for peace when there's a conflict. Everybody wants to be the one to say that, don't do this. Everybody will be going, let's not do this. And everybody goes their separate ways.
Interesting fact, the Wild West, where everybody carries, statistically per capita is safer than the society now. You know why? Because everybody got a gun. Nobody wants that.
Again, a polite society.
Right.
Yeah, no one wants to die over a stupid conflict that means nothing. And when you make people face that, they go, why am I going to take a swing on this guy? He's going to fall with his Why am I doing this? And I know where this is going to go.
And I'll do you one better, because we both concealed carry. If like a situation comes up, I'm more apt to walk away because I have to be responsible because I have a weapon.
I tell people that too. When I'm always armed, at least with a pistol on me. And when I'm armed like this, I'm the most peaceful. Because if I cannot prove that every action that I took was intended for me to be the peacemaker, the good guy, the one who has not initiated anything, I have to be on my absolute best behavior. Even if it almost gets me killed, I have to back down so far that you know I'm not even going to take a pack of gum from a store, because when you're armed, the fucking punishment goes way up. That's not just stealing some gum from a store. That turns into something different because of the gun, bro. It's armed robbery. This makes everybody go, I got chill, bro. I'm going to go to prison. This ain't no license to do nothing to nobody. This is a license to get your life fucked up if you want to be a jackass with a gun. You're never going to get away with that shit. That's not what it's about at all. Glad you stopped, man. I love talking to smart people.
Yeah, get him out.
Thank you so much, man.
Hey, keep doing that.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you. I love it when people get it, man. On site, man. On site, they get it. They understand, man. Something is wrong in the world. All of the courageous men, if you really care about the kids, arm yourself for yourself and for your family, and let the bad guy out there know that if he wants to start a fight with some people who do not want to be fighting with him, if he wants to start that fight, he might lose that fight. He gonna lose bad fucking with me. I'm not gonna play no games with him. Because I know I'm bringing too much love for anybody to ever fuck with me about nothing, bro. What did I do to you? Nothing. Hell yeah, bro. I do nothing to nobody. That's how I know I'm good. I gotta be good, because I ain't never did nothing to nobody, bro. RPM. Motherfuckers need to understand, bro. There's gun shit for everybody, bro. Yeah, boy. I love to see it, man. I love to see it, man. What's your name, man? Yeah. Yeah? That's what's up, man. I like that, boy. Yeah, stay strapped out here. Hell yeah. I love to see young brothers too, man. Because really, the system's so crazy that the system is hoping that y'all legally fuck this opportunity up to do this way before you realize what it was that you was doing. Whether it's through drug charges or whatever the fuck you have gotten into when you was a youngster. They really hope you fucked it up. That way, after you fuck it up for life, they go, then we're not expecting for no. They can't even get some people in some places can't even get comfortable with the idea that a nigga can carry a gun. Because subconsciously, so many people are expecting that you already fucked that up before you even had a chance. And that's what's crazy. Hello. Trying to bring more awareness to AR owners? Huh? Trying to bring more awareness to ARs or something? Yeah. All of the rights that the ATF, Joe Biden, and all these lawmakers, they're trying to take them away, but they can't take a goddamn thing. They can trick you out of it. You always have the right responsibility to protect your own life, and if you so choose, you can just disregard everything they say. I don't give a damn what they ever say to me. This is my life, bro. I can't lose no fight for my life when I didn't do anything because somebody wrote some on magical paper that I shouldn't carry. Man, get out of here, bro. Right. Yeah, Miss Cool Gemini, you damn right. They trick us out of it. That's why they write the shit on paper. And then when that don't work and they don't get people to just lay down because they wrote it, then they go, oh, well, maybe we got to use this force. And then they bring the force because everything they say got force behind it, force and violence. Which means that they believe that the political climate constantly changing will dictate when and where and how you actually have natural rights that are actually supposed to be undebatable. The fact that we even talking about these gun rights to them is a sign that something is wrong because it's undebatable. That's why I don't like that Constitution, man. They put it in an arena where people say, if it's in this place right here, if I find it here, it becomes debatable and open to manipulation, depending on who we can find to gather themselves in a room to write some stuff on some paper that we can try to convince the other people of. Man, come on, man. All that shit sounds like hocus pocus, casting spells, bro. That's exactly what it is, man. Oh yeah, to give votes too, because there is wishy-washy. Oh, I'll be out here. Yeah, RPM Trey Vietnam on YouTube. RPM Trey Vietnam.
Hey man, I love this kind of stuff. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, how you got?
It's a black rain.
Oh, cool. I used to have one of those.
Yeah,
I like the paint job. That's awesome.
Yeah, it came like this too. The battle war.
Cool.
Yeah, I usually have a AR pistol 300 blackout.
Ooh, nice.
It was a build too.
Yep.
Nice, right? ATF bugging right now.
Yep.
I already got pictures and videos all over social media
Did
with
you
it.
take the brace off, or what did you do?
I ain't do nothing. And I want y'all to know that if y'all listen, I did nothing to my AR, bro. I won't come out here flashing it now.
Yeah.
I'm not changing nothing about a gun when I bought it happily, and the ATF, the federal background check they put on me, the guy at the gun store checking me out, and the customer behind me, everybody was smiling when I bought that shit, bro. I'm grown now. Get out of here. You're grown, and you're gonna pay for that. You're gonna pay for that. Congress gonna stop you, or we will. I don't know. You choose, bro.
The ATF doesn't make laws.
They don't make
They don't have
laws.
the power to make laws. They're bullshit.
Did you know what bugs me, man? Is that the ATF did this, and everybody started scrambling for legitimate and legal ways to stop them, when they could have stopped the day one by Congress saying, no one cares about what you guys are saying. We're going to completely ignore you. And if you act on this, I'm not prosecuting anybody who comes against you. The police ain't going to help you. The police will show up to help the residents when you're not
There's
going to
been
do it.
a lot of sheriffs around the country that have done that, which is good to see. But not all of them.
Not all of
Not
them.
all of them. A lot of them will kowtow to the bullshit.
Yeah, and that's weird, and they should have been told that that's going to get them hurt because nobody's going back there. That's what should have happened. That's what stopped it. And then you just watch it. Then you just watch them march that dumb stuff. That would have been nice. But everybody started scrambling for a legal way to deal with them, and I think that's showing some weakness. What's up, young man? Stay out of trouble. Stay away from the police. And when you get older, you can do this to protect yourself. And then they can't stop you. Okay? Don't get in no trouble with the police, man, and they'll leave you alone, all right? Yeah, hell yeah, my boy.
Don't get rained on.
Yeah, I might get rained on, but that's okay.
Have a good day.
This iPhone, it costs some money. It better handle a little rain.
Look good.
That's
Blow up your phone.
Oh, thank you. We got a lot of foot action out here today. Got a lot of on foot traffic today, and I like that. All the kids is out here happy and safe. It's the safest corner in Cedar Rapids right now.
Hello.
Because I can't make them do nothing. All I can do is protect them, and that's exactly what I would do. But I can't make my gun don't make me nobody's boss. I ain't nobody's boss, bro. I'm just trying to help the kids. That's all. That's it. Y'all happy? Y'all good?
Yep.
That's what's up. That's good. Y'all should be happy and safe and peaceful.
Here, push the button. Hey.
Y'all, all y'all got the opportunity to grow up and be something magical. Y'all understand that? Y'all can be some very special, powerful people. Just stay out the way. Try to love everybody that you can. And you know, if you ever cross a bully, you're supposed to stand up to fight the bully off of you, okay? Can't nobody bully you. That's not supposed to happen. We all supposed to be loving each other. Right?
Go straight to our
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what gun? Is that real?
Yeah, that's an AR-15. This is my block right here too.
Hey.
Wait, they both real?
Yeah.
Can't they just come lock you up?
And I got a stick too.
Can't they just come lock you up?
No, they can't lock me up. No, that's a Harlequin too. Yeah.
That's a real
Yeah, I got a
bullet?
license. Yeah,
You got a license for it, right?
yeah. But actually, you don't even need no license. All you need to do is to not be a bad guy. If you ain't never hurt nobody, then the police will let you do this.
Only once they come after you, try to kill you and stuff. That's when you have to.
Yeah, if somebody was really trying to hurt me, then I can.
What happens? What
Only,
happens?
but only, yeah, this is all real. So.
What happens if you kill them?
What if it's self-defense, but you get put in prison?
Well, if they're not quite sure if I was in the right or if I was wrong, then they might take me to jail and then take me to court so we can try to see what happened. Because if I did something wrong, they can't let me get away with it. They got to figure it out. But if I didn't do anything wrong, they will let me go.
You got a camera over there,
Oh, yeah,
so they can show what happened.
Rapids, there was a shooting last time.
Oh yeah. Some people, this person came up in a black car. I think he was shooting at something or someone. Because the five people that looked like they was in a gang walking that way.
Because I know one was wearing a ski mask and like walking, and then another one like he tried to shoot the car and stuff, and then he was in the car like it was like Dominic Toretto's and stuff.
Yeah, see, that kind of stuff is bad, you know.
Wait, hold on. Were you over there?
Oh, yeah, they go everybody there. Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube, y'all, so y'all going to be on my YouTube now. Is that all right? Y'all good with that? All right, y'all say hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Were you over there?
Yeah, I've been down there before. I go down there sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go.
No, he probably, yeah.
Oh,
Today,
so two.
yeah, that difference today.
Yeah,
Were you over here?
But the day that you was
That's
over
we have
there,
extra. We have another one, though, but that's
yeah,
okay.
but the day that you was over
Keep
there,
it
our
going.
dad passed picking us up from school, and he said that was right.
Are you sure you want to sleep on the floor?
We was getting picked up from school.
Hey, Jeremiah.
Yeah, you was saying.
Jeremiah, are you sure that you're going to be sleeping on the floor? Guess what? Yesterday, our
Are you sleeping?
by the wall. Guess what?
Nice.
What I
by the
really want
wall,
you guys
guess
to
what?
understand is that self-defense, if you have to keep somebody from hurting you, that's never wrong. Because if somebody wants to hurt you when you weren't doing anything, you don't have to let them do that. Okay? And when you get older, the older you get, the more you will understand. Okay? And as you get older, you got to remember that if you're a grown man when you grow up and you're walking down the street and somebody tries to attack you, can he help you? If he's not there, he can't help you. And you can't wait for him either. You have to do that yourself. And if you have to save yourself from somebody hurting you, you should be able to do whatever you have to do to make them stop if you didn't even do nothing to them. Okay? But just remember that if you do something to somebody when they didn't do anything to you, they might try to hurt you because of what you did to them. So don't do nothing bad to nobody. Just try to stay out of the way and be cool and happy with everybody that you can, okay? And try to make friends. Because if you can make friends and nobody has a good reason to hurt you, that makes you a good person. When nobody has a reason to hurt you, you didn't do nothing to nobody. Right? And that'll be good for y'all, okay?
Okay.
Grow up and be people that ain't never did nothing to nobody. All right?
Thank you.
Y'all be cool, man.
Oh, that was April.
Why is everyone sucking your dad?
Yeah, man, talking to the kids, man, I love it, man. I love talking to the kids, man. I love talking to random adults, man, that understand what it is. I'm sorry I've been neglecting the chats. Of course, I've been very busy with the foot traffic down here in Cedar Rapids today. I love that. But yeah, man, just taking the social temperature out here is important, man. Because they'll tell you all over the news, man, that this will never happen. Nobody's going to like me. Nobody's going to understand. Nobody's going to agree. That's what they think, man. That's what they want you to think, man. But it's untrue, man. It's untrue, man.
Can I get a hug?
Yeah, man.
Can I get a photo with you?
Man, this might be a record day for him. How many hugs do you have? Man, maybe like 6 or 7. I get a lot of, support from the cars, but yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Let me shout out some people in my chat. Of course, Charm One is up in here. Rick James is in here. Super Planter, what up? I think I've seen you in here a few times before. Quinn is in here, of course, always. One of my biggest fans right there. Bless all the children says faith takes you far. Thanks for that. It's absolutely true. That you gotta bless these kids. The kids need more than food and water to survive. They need humor, education, examples of how to love somebody, examples of how to be a good person. The kids need all of these things. If you cannot provide all of the necessities that a child needs to truly nourish their mind and their hearts in a world like this, when your kids grow up to be not so cool, just know that there's something that you could have done or that you should have done to prevent that. What I know what makes my mom the most proud of her kids is that we all grew up to be decent enough that we have never seriously hurt anybody to the point where we deserve to be in a fucking cage. Prison is bad enough as it is. If you are in prison because of something you did to somebody, like, god damn, come on, man. And I'm happy to say that my mom told me when I was a kid to don't start no fight. But if somebody start a fight with you, pick up something and knock the fuck out of their asses. And she would say this to us aggressively when we was kids, yo. She wanted us to understand she meant that shit, bro. for sure. Because goddamn, I mean, what else can you possibly expect? What else can you possibly expect from another human being if you initiate force of violence on them? You better be expecting for them to try to make you stop doing that shit. The expectation that somebody will let you do that and not do anything is ridiculous and it sounds unnatural. And the illusion of law, and the illusion in the law society that forces people to back down, even when they're in the right, just because of who's doing something, you know something's wrong. That shit's hypnosis, bro, and I'm not fucking going. I never see a cop and think, oh, this is a God amongst men right here. I always feel like, oh, dealing with a pussy, dealing with somebody who doesn't understand how nature works. You're dealing with somebody who has jumped into an illusion to try to convince me of something that he could not convince me of, and we were all out here wearing animal skin. And we were all out here wearing animal skin, and there was no distinguishing marks in the clothing of what these motherfucking police officers are coming with. Every time a cop approaches somebody's moving car or their home, knocking on their door, talking and acting crazy, we will all see them as the aggressors that they are, if and only if we can get past that illusion enough to realize that these are just men. They're just people. Bad people, actually. The woman that was up and tried to tell me that, y'all probably heard it, she said, not all cops are bad cops. Yeah, they are. They've agreed to do something. They've all agreed to do something. They've all agreed to do something that if I did, I would go to jail. Now, you know who said that? In the exact same way that I've said before? I've said this before in my live streams. If I did what the cops do, for the exact same reasons that the cops were doing it, I would still go to prison, especially if my gun was involved. I would go to super prison. Are you crazy? That's exactly what would happen. But what the woman that was right here about 20, 25 minutes ago, what she said? She said, number one, all cops are not bad cops. That's not true. Then she also said if I did what the cops did, I would go to jail for that. She told the story herself, yo. She told that damn story herself. That what they do is inherently wrong when we let them go because of what they're wearing. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, actually. None of that shit. Wrong is wrong. A bully is a bully. I don't care what he's wearing. If a man violates a woman in the worst way by forcing himself onto and inside, you know what I'm saying, right? Can't say the R word. But if a man does that, but he uses a condom and he was being sweet and he left this woman some money before he left, that is still the R word. Wearing the fucking condom and trying to be nice and sweet, kissing her, saying that he loves her, all of that weird ass shit in the act of the R word will still make it the R word. It doesn't matter how nice he is or how he could have been worse than that. What the fuck is going on, bro? All cops are bad. She said when she's got arrested, she deserved to go to jail for what? Who did you hurt? If there was no victim, you did not deserve to go to jail. You think you deserve to go to jail because you are taking their law society and what they write on paper is concrete fact first. And then you compare your natural self to what the fuck they got going on. And if what you did matches punishment for what they got going on, then you think somehow you have the right to be arrested. Untrue. This is hypnosis. It is hypnosis. That's exactly what it is. Because how can you get somebody to go along with that? I don't fucking get it, bro. There's a fundamental truth at the bottom line of this shit, that emotions will ruin the message for you if you let your emotions get in the middle of it. If you're not considering the whole picture, you're going to miss the point. You got to consider the whole picture and you got to leave your emotions all the way out of it. And if you do that and you examine the law society, you will realize very sincerely that they're wrong, period. And there's no way out of it. Y'all just mad because y'all let them do this shit and y'all scared to stop it. That's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with a law society that God gave power to. They out here playing God and they got the power from their own source to try to play this game on you. Like some way, somehow, what they wear and the shiny piece of metal that they pin to their fucking uniform, that those two things together give them the power over you, where they can rule and dominate you even if they're in the wrong. If they're in the wrong, you better chill out and relax and wait till your court date to figure that out. In the meantime, they get to win. It's literal hypnosis. If you see those two elements come together, shoot up some meat or some groceries or something about that car. But come on, man, we know what we're dealing with, man. Come on, man. I really do believe wholeheartedly that everything that I be saying is the truth that anybody can embrace and understand. Period. I don't think anybody can argue with me. What's going to stop everybody is not knowing what to do to change it and being scared of what the change might look like. The actions that you need to change it sound scary. What we will be left with, and we did a complete overhaul on the law society, everybody's scared about what that's going to look like. You think that if you remove them, people are going to go crazy. In order to properly counteract government tyranny, we all need to check our hearts and our minds and know what the fuck is going on and be loving enough to love yourself and your fellow man enough to promise, to make an oath to the universe that you will not be ever the person who initiates a conflict. Period. If you do that and you mean it, we can all stand up to move into a voluntary government system that is small, minuscule, can only move on subscriptions. But it should be small compared to the amount of people who are living their lives in self-governance. That if you run afoul on somebody and you start a fight, just know that nature says if you started that fight, you're going to lose that fight and it's going to hurt. That's what's supposed to happen. Nature already wrote the rules, man. All this other stuff will show you that it's unnatural, because an unnatural thing will be the result. What is the result of all this bullshit they write on paper? A grown-ass man who know he been living his whole life to protect his kids will stand by and watch a police officer abuse his child unfairly just because he's thinking, if I do this, I'm never going to make it out alive, so I got to let him do it. If I do this, I will be charged heavily for saving my child from an abusive police officer. If I do this, society will be on the side of the abuser and I will forever look like the bad guy. This is all of this fake ass fugazi bullshit, unnatural shit that gets a grown man, a father, to step back and watch his child be abused by another man while the father does nothing. A government job and a badge and a bitch ass uniform will make a grown father stand by and watch that shit happen. Hypnosis. Because nature will tell him to run into the fucking fight to stop the threat upon his child's life, and he don't give a fuck who it is. And that's where it's supposed to be, man. What man can tell another man what the fuck to do, bro? What man can tell another man what to do? It doesn't seem like it makes sense at all. You can't even tell your kids what to do, bro. Your kids know the truth. They want to be free, bro. Until they hurt somebody, they don't want to be told what to do, and your own children will do this to you after you giving them life. Give them life, they don't care. No bear even thinks for a second that he can tell another bear in the fucking woods that he wants to see a license and registration for the claws and the teeth that he is using to defend himself and feed his family. No bear can check another bear about that shit. If he tried to, it'll be a fight right there. Meanwhile, y'all out here bugging. A man that'll never pick a fist fight with you a day in his life will put the badge on and walk around all tough like he got you by the balls because you ain't nobody. This is how they act, yo. This is how police act. And y'all think just because police do some saving of some people, that we gotta let them do all the bullshit? No. Tell them do all the good shit and none of the bullshit, or we will fuck them up out here. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Because you would say it to me. You would tell me don't victimize nobody or somebody will get me. You would say it to me. Say it to them too. They not supposed to be able to victimize nobody, bruh. Everything the police do that will get me arrested should get them arrested. Fuck the police. I mean that shit, bro. Y'all bugging, man. Y'all bugging. Y'all got the whole world fucked up. And the reason why it looks so scary, because I'm talking inside of the arena where they are winning the battle. So it's kind of hard for some people to understand where it is I'm coming from or what it's supposed to look like if you went my way. But you wouldn't need the police so much if they hadn't done so much to disrupt the natural flow and mentality and disposition of the average man. If you did that, you would tell the average man, hey, look, you want to be a bad guy? We're not going to wait the national average response time for somebody to get there to subdue your bully ass. When you are a bully and you know you are the bully and you are victimizing somebody, you should not be facing 3 to 5 for armed robbery or home invasion. What up? Yeah, thank you. Thanks for understanding, y'all. The home invader should be facing a death sentence on the porch of the person who they claim to victimize. It should not be jail time. And if it's going to be jail time, that can come after the fact, on a low level. I think that if you did society the right way, most people wouldn't really feel the need or be willing to gamble their entire life on what they was going to do to somebody. If they thought that you were bringing the same firepower, the same tenacity in defense, and the same understanding of your natural responsibility, if that's who you were, and you were capable and willing to be everything that the police officer would be, there will be no physical difference between them attacking you and them attacking a police officer. There's not supposed to be a difference. And when there is no difference, the bad guy will not care. He will not survive your defensive measures just because you don't have a badge. What bad guy stops while you're returning fire on his ass while he's thinking, this ain't gonna work out for you, you ain't got a badge? Nah, the bad guy don't give a damn. His pulse, all his life liquid will be spilling out onto the ground if he thought he was gonna play you just because you're not a cop. Bad guy don't care who fired at him. All he knows that he is being fired at. That's what's supposed to happen. He's not going to be more comfortable because you're not a police officer. He's not going to be more safe because you're not a police officer. None of that makes any sense. The natural law is number one in natural law is self-preservation. First things first, motherfucker, nobody touch me. I'm in this bitch. Nobody touch me now. That's first. Constitution got it fucked up. They put something undebatable inside of an arena, claiming it to be debatable, so they can manipulate it. You have to know that something is wrong. The ATF is full of shit. They don't deserve to be there, and as a matter of fact, what it is that they have done makes them deserving of some shit that I can't even say on a YouTube video. Apparently, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say what's true, but I'll put it to you like this, though. If the ATF was in a fucking Quentin Tarantino movie, not only would they be the bad guys in the movie, they would be getting fucked up right now. But the ATF is full of shit, though. The ATF thinks that I might deserve 10 years in prison if I brought my shorter AR out. If I brought the short one out, they say 10 years in prison. Why? I got the same projectiles. I'm the same man. They bugging, bro. What they want and what they get is two different things. Because they're not telling you the truth about what it is that they're doing this for in the first place. That's what the problem is. So stop letting them rock that shit. Tell them if it's up, then it's stuck. They went here, they tried this shit, it's too late now. We can't even win on paper and just walk away like it's okay. You gotta go get them now. This is all the shit that don't nobody want nobody to say. And I understand why don't nobody want to say this. They will say that you are inciting violence, but it's way too late. You already know who I am. They will have to take all of the worst of what it is that I say and compare it to all of the good shit that I say, and they will realize that I never intended to be the initiator of no fight to nobody, not even the ATF. They will know that. You will know that if you look at my stuff. So we're not gonna play no games. You're not gonna act like you don't know who I am or what I intend. You know what I intend, to walk in peace. And I gotta grant that to everybody in life, or else I have to forfeit mine. That's how this works. This is what nature says. You don't gotta write this on paper. If I become an asshole with a gun while pretending to want to live a full, healthy, long life, I have to know that I just jeopardize my own plan if I become a bully with a gun. Nature says that the bully has to go. This is natural. You don't gotta write it on paper. They're not saving you when they write it on paper. They're not saving you. They saving themselves. They are here to protect somebody else. They're not here to protect you. You think that it is because they got a monopoly on this shit, and when something goes wrong, you don't know who else to call but the police. So it make it look like they are critically important, but they're not though. You can give that responsibility to the men that deserve it, and the men that deserve it will not need to be called police. They will not need qualified immunity and all this other bullshit for them to stand up to defend people. If they really mean it, they won't need all that bullshit. This is not that hard to figure out. Anybody who needs that bullshit to be defenders of society, they are on some other bullshit that I don't gotta respect. Because you shouldn't need all of these privileges that they give law enforcement to put them above men. If you really mean to protect people, you don't need that extra stuff, bro. You just want to protect the people. That's it. When they need all that other stuff, you know something is going on. RPM, say Vietnam. RPM. Getting a lot of traffic out here. I need to get these subscribers up. Yo, anybody watching this shit, share my shit. If you rock with anything that I say at all, share my shit. If you think that I'm fucking stupid, share it with somebody that you can high five with while y'all watching the next video and talking shit. But I know I'm right though. I know I'm right. My heart is too big, and I've already connected my heart and soul to the idea that if I love my kids, I cannot initiate no fight on nobody. If I love myself, I cannot start no fight with nobody. If I ever initiate a fight with someone who is begging me not to do this when they have done nothing wrong to me, I know that I got to forfeit my own life and the security of my children if I do that. That's why I know I'm never going to do that. You're never going to be able to make me look like something I'm not. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying too. You know I'm right.
What's up?
Toga AR owner. Hell yeah. Support, man. People understand, man. People understand, man. What's your name, man?
My name's Randy.
Randy, what's up, man? Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Thanks for the support,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. People understand, man. The ATF, the CNN News, all of them, they got y'all head fucked up, bro. They want y'all to think that this is impossible, that it's never going to happen, that it can't be any good. The ATF is full of shit. Most law enforcement is full of shit. Nah, secure capital. Nah, this not an AR-15 pistol. This is just a regular AR. It's 16-inch barrel. This won't get me run down on sight because the barrel is longer, which is the problem that the ATF had. Let me run this by y'all while I got this little bit of battery power left on my phone so y'all can understand what the beef is that I got with the ATF and what they talking about. The ATF says that an AR-15 in the hands of an American citizen is okay as long as it's 16 inches or longer. Anything shorter than that, now they want to talk to you. They're not quite sure if you really should have that. But if you remove the support off the back of the shorter AR pistol and or you give them $200 to pay for a tax stamp for every one of these firearms that you have in your possession. If you do one or both of those things, then you can have it. So I gotta point something out to y'all. A longer barrel on a rifle or shotgun allows for maximum velocity of the round that you are firing through that shotgun or rifle. So what that means is, the longer barrel, like on this AR-15, 16 inches, the longer barrel allows for a higher velocity that I can fire this round more accurately at a greater distance. Sounds a little bit more dangerous if you want to take that route, but they are going after the AR pistols with some ferocity. They mean this shit. They are actually willing, because there's no other way for them to do this. They had to be willing to die for them to say this shit out loud to people and then plan on following through with a rule like this that the ATF is doing when they can't even make laws. This is actually a rule that they think should hold the punishment of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if you violate. That is the ugly face of insanity behind the idea of ever giving men the power and the illusion to rule other men. When you do silly shit like that, these are the silly results you get. That they think that if my AR is short, I deserve all of the smoke from them, and if it turns into a shootout, they have to be okay with that or else they wouldn't move forward. They move forward thinking, hey, this might happen. This might happen a lot, but we're ready for that. That's okay. They are going that far because of the length of the barrel. The ATF has never described what harm they are trying to prevent by going this hard after the length of a barrel. Some people say the ATF is trying to control concealability with a firearm like this, and that's what their issue is, concealability. If I got a 10-inch AR, that might be more concealable. They want me to take the support off the back of it because that'll make me okay. That's going to make this fucking gun a little bit more concealable. So now they say I can have a 10-inch AR-15, but take the support off it. That makes it more concealable, right? If I do that, not only is it more concealable when I thought that that's what they were trying to prevent, which wouldn't even make no sense. Because just because it's more concealable doesn't mean that now I'm going to do something bad with it. I've already been trusted with it. Listen, this is so idiotic and kind of chaotic to try to follow their logic in it when you can't even grab a hold of no logic everywhere you turn. You can't find no logic to agree with ATF. It's so crazy that my mind is blown that anybody lets them rock this shit. They claim to be so smart, so highly morally above the rest of the world. Either they can't see this or I should be head of the ATF and they should all be fired. Something is wrong, y'all. Something is wrong, man. What up, bro? You just hanging out? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, the ATF is crazy. They want, if I got a shorter AR, they want me to remove the support that will help me fire the thing more efficiently, but they say, fuck that efficiency. Take the brace off if you want to have the shorter one. They shouldn't be telling anybody anything, but they should be telling people that if you have the shorter AR-15, they would suggest very strongly that you put some support on the back of that thing, because you're going to fire a high velocity round out of something that's kind of smaller, might be harder to get a hold of. The ATF is talking in the opposite direction because what they want does not match the way they're acting because they got ulterior motives. That's all it is. I don't know what else to say to you, because if they were making any sense at all, I would point it out that it makes sense of what it is that they're trying to do. I can't find no way to make any logical sense out of what it is that they're saying. Now, how bad do they want it? They want it so bad that they are picking a fight with 10 million Americans or more. Some people estimate high, 40 million. 40 million AR or AK pistol variants in this country. Those are the ones that are registered to people who care enough to play their legal game. Those are the ones they can track. What about all the ones they can't track? They don't know. They're not worried about it. They can't even track their own shit. The ATF lost hundreds, maybe even thousands of guns in this Fast and Furious thing. Thank you. In this Fast and Furious operation, where they lost track of multiple weapons that they usually regulate into the hands of Mexican cartels. And even to this day, now this was under the Obama administration that they did this. And even to this day, they are right now trying to negotiate a loophole in Posse Comitatus that would allow them to use military force to police the borders in the attempt to control the drug trade across the border which Mexico will take as a foreign invasion on Mexico's land. This is going to start a war. Why do y'all let them do this stuff? Nothing that I ever did would put innocent bystanders in the middle of a violent conflict. But y'all let these strangers, people who y'all do not know, run these offices because you thought you knew enough to vote him into position. Now, how often are you disappointed after the guy you voted for gets in the office and start acting like a fucking dickhead? Y'all are out of y'all minds, bro. Y'all let them do everything, bro. Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve because of that. Why y'all let them do everything? Then when they fuck shit up, y'all looking around like it's up to the next voting cycle to fix this? How many times y'all gonna do this merry-go-round? Goofy. Y'all goofy as fuck. Stop with the bullshit, stop with the madness. I feel some raindrops and probably finna have to kill this stream. Oh yeah, it's trying to come down a little bit. That's fine anyway, my battery almost going. But let me say this and I'm out of here. I don't give no fuck about what anybody ever say about me at all when I already know that just as adamantly as I express my discontent for them, on the flip side, I always let it be known where my heart is coming from, and then no matter what it is that I say, nothing that I say should be taken as making any call to action or for me to do anything myself. I cannot start no fight with nobody, bro. I cannot be the one to start no fight. I can only defend myself. That's what my gun means. My gun don't make me nobody boss. There's nothing I can do. What up? Hey, they was on my last video. Hey, I'm not registered to vote and I'm 42 years old. I'm not voting for a master. I told my mama when I turned 18 she can't tell me what to do no more, and she backed down. Biden ain't got a fucking chance to tell me what to do. Biden can go on somewhere now. He better leave me alone.
How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. How you been?
Good. I just got your notifications off the tapped in.
That's what's up. Hey, what's your name?
Christina.
Christina. That's right. Okay.
I'm gonna put something on the book.
Please do. Y'all rolling. That's what's up. Y'all have a good day. They ain't gonna never ever. I'm out here diffusing they shit. I'm fucking their whole game up, bro. Cause I'm out here talking this hard shit, getting hugs, which is showing y'all somebody who talk as aggressively as I do about government tyranny. This is all your governor telling the mayor, telling the mayor, the president, and all of the congressmen that they can kiss my dick because ain't none of them my fucking boss. I hope they all die in their fucking sleep. I don't like or respect none of them. Who gives a fuck? I'm not voting for shit, and I don't gotta keep on asking you to get in line with the natural shit that's already speaking the truth. Fuck y'all. And I can talk like that, and I'm huggable, ain't gonna hurt nobody. I already swore a promise and an oath to the universe to never start no fight with nobody, never ever. I cannot, because what I know, that if I do that, I will put myself in a category of deserving that shit. As soon as you do that, you deserve for it to happen to you. And it doesn't matter if you're a police officer or a judge or a mayor or a congressman or a senator. If you have anything to do with the subjugation of somebody's fucking freedom when you don't even know them, when they have done nothing to nobody, you are guilty. And you're supposed to fucking go, bro. Now, if you want to fight or you want to go peacefully, go peacefully. Walk the fucking plank. March off into the sunset. Get your bitch ass out of here. If y'all want to fight about it, let it be what it's going to be. Because the people not fucking going, I'm not fucking going. I'm not going to let you do a goddamn fucking thing to me. I'm not going to let you do nothing to me because I don't got to. Just like you don't got to let me do nothing to you. Right or wrong. If you start a fight with somebody, they might fight back even if they in the wrong. This is the nature. That you don't even got to be in the right for me to recognize that you're going to fight me if I fight you. You can be wrong. You still going to do it. You still going to fight me back. Okay, then it is what it is. May the best man win. But when you can get good people who have not started no fight, who are not initiating no violence upon nobody, when you get them to back down and let you fight them and they don't fight back, hypnosis, bro. That shit is hypnosis, and I'm not fucking doing it. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all bugging, dude. Y'all bugging, bro. Hey, you know what? Real talk. Hey, if it don't rain no harder than this, I'm not going nowhere. I'll let it rain. I don't care. I'll let it rain. I don't even care. But I do got a low battery. Man, let me rock my shit a little bit, man. I always hate leaving, man. I'm gonna have to get me some battery packs and some more shit, a fully charged phone, and I'm a live stream for 5 hours on the street one day. We need to get a super duper long live stream, bro. My heart is bigger than my AR is, yo. I cannot hurt nobody who is not actively trying to hurt me. Why would I hurt you when you ain't did nothing to me, man? I hear my kids crying, bro. I hear my mama crying, bro. I can't do that to you. My soul won't let me do that, man. And if a cop had that same soul, he wouldn't be able to do his job. He would quit his job. If he felt like me, he'd quit his job, bro. I'm doing it for the people, man. It's for the people, man. You can't wait for the police or none of that. You shouldn't even have to. No bear waits for another bear to help. They just go for it. So no bear wait for no another bear, man. No bear tried to check another bear about his teeth and claws to ask him why he got that. You know why he got it. On game. Thank you, Ghost. Ghost in here as usual. Man, the way I feel about my shit, bro, I hate to be like cocky because I don't want to be cocky. I feel proud of myself because I really feel like every single time I come out here, I reintroduce myself to myself. And I get the confidence and the reassurance that this is exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. And there's levels to this shit. I'm at this level right now. It's gonna climb higher. I feel like every man should feel the way I do. And if I bumped it while I was out here, if I bumped into 20 men just like this, I would feel like, well, shit. Who the fuck is gonna do anything anyway? They got 200 police officers. They believe that this is enough to hold down law and order in Cedar Rapids. 200, maybe just over 200. What if it was 2,000 regular men out here doing the same shit? The police would be like, why the fuck are we out here? We're outnumbered 10-1 by all these good men with ARs and bulletproof vests, and they all got good hearts. They all realize that if they want to fucking flip crazy, that the other 1,999 men are going to be on their ass. They going to die for a violation. Every man knows that he would die for the violation. A cop will violate you, man, they going to transfer me. They're going to pay me while they figure out that they're going to transfer me. That's the only thing that the cop is worried about. The cop has to be super bad to get fired. They need to have the weight of their own lives in their hands when they are conducting their business. Because if they did that, they would watch what the fuck they were doing. What cop will violate your rights in a traffic stop if a law said that if he is proven to be in violation of natural rights and constitutional rights during a traffic stop, from that moment on, whatever the victim that he is creating wanted to do to stop him, it's all free game now. At the moment that you violate, Mr. Officer, if they told him that, the cop would try desperately not to violate you. And as a matter of fact, I think if you told them that, a lot of them would quit their job for two reasons. Number one, they want to violate your shit. They know now it's going to get them killed. They don't want to play that game like that. You make every bully back down, cop or not, if you tell them that their life is on the line for doing that. Second reason why a cop wouldn't do that is because they honestly realize that without those protections, they don't got the balls to do that. And nobody would let them. And they wouldn't need to be who they are if everybody was rocking their own protection. taking it into their own responsibility that if you hear a screaming girl crying off in the distance, you better go down there. And you should tell people, take all the confidence with you. What tools do you need to be confident so you can go do that? You need an AR, you need a pistol, you need a vest, go get that shit. And stop being a bitch. You hear a woman crying, screaming, get over there. Now, stop playing. No, it ain't your business, but you should probably go do that. Make it your business. That's what they tell the cops when they put a uniform on, and they act like that's where the honor comes from. Tell this to every able-bodied man in society, that nobody's gonna make him, but we're all gonna be expecting for him to stand up to that kind of responsibility of protection with or without a fucking badge. And if they all did that, and they sincerely did that, you wouldn't need police officers to be doing this other stuff. They are crippling us with their bullshit. That's what the problem is. Real shit. That's exactly what the fucking problem is. I won't fall for it though. Can't fool me, motherfucker. You're not gonna fool me with that bullshit. I know what it is. I know what it is. Let me move out the way a little bit. I'm blocking the sidewalk and shit. I know what the truth is. The truth is that magical paper don't make you magic. The truth is, all that magical paper, we should make that shit disappear to make you motherfuckers disappear. Boom. You have no moral obligation to listen to them. They have no moral high ground over you. It's an illusion. They're not your fucking boss. Gotta let them stop that. You gotta make them stop that shit, bro. And none of this shit really takes a fight. You shouldn't have to fight them into this shit. Right here, bugging today. My ponytail loose and all my hair falling from the wrap here. Like that.
Good,
Not too bad. What up, y'all, man? Huh? Yeah, they cooled it down a little bit. That's good. Because it's hot in here. Hi.
Hey.
What up,
So sweet.
Man, just trying to make people aware of real gun ownership and dissing the police because they're not nobody's fucking boss. They got people thinking that they is. You know, shit like that, man. Let people know what's up. Bulletproof vest, they can't do nothing for you. Here's what people don't know. In Iowa, they call it the constitutional carry. That means if you 18 or older, and you ain't got you can pass a you can next month? What day? July what? On the 1st? Yeah. Nigga, on the 4th of July, you can walk around whatever you want. Couldn't nobody stop you, bro. You can't go to jail or nothing. All you gotta do is pass the background check when you buy it. They go at the counter and they go, no, you good, and they pass it to you, you carry it. It's that easy.
You got a switch?
No, wait, bro. They're not completely illegal. You gotta do a whole bunch of funny shit to get one. You gotta do a whole bunch of federal background check, all this type of shit. They might even check your social security. I don't know. But even the switch is not completely illegal. They just make y'all think that you gotta be a bad guy to get that shit, but that ain't just for bad people. It ain't just for police. It's for people who just want to be left alone. And both sides tell them, motherfuckers, I don't never hurt nobody. I want to be left alone sometimes. Shit, you get high out here. I got a right to be like, hey, bro, not over here, you not?
Wait, let me see that clip.
ball.
Yeah. I got like 2,500 subs. I'm trying to get it up some. But yeah, man, whatever you can do, man, to stay out the way of the police, keep them out your life, bro. You can do this and then they come out. I bought this online, then I had to put the bullets in it myself.
That's cool. Well, that's cool. You online?
Yeah, I'm YouTube. I'm live streaming YouTube right now.
So you never lied?
Blackout? You know blackout? No.
What?
Like you always heard.
All the time, man. At least my Glock, I at least got my Glock on me every day. And when I come out there like this, on the show, I get the best thing, I get the AR and all that shit.
Where you get your vest from? Is that real?
Yeah. That's real. You can't get a cake through this, boy. This shit's strong, bro.
Again.
Yeah.
Don't you be by don't you be my
I said you can't get a cake through this.
don't you be my
That shit,
coming
it might bruise, it might break my ribs or bruise me, but it ain't gonna kill me. I'll be back here tomorrow.
Don't you be my coming
Yeah, I'll be down there sometime soon.
Yeah.
I be one of the young brothers to know, man. If you stay out the way of the police, man, keep out your life, they can't even stop you when you do this. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then as long as you make sure that you're not in the wrong when shit going down, you can play that shit. If they coming to you like that.
You got cool. I don't want that motherfucker.
Nah, it look like it say that, but nah, man, it won't flip to that side. It's just on there
Have
for
you
sure.
ever strapped your foot before?
Nah. Yeah, if you keep your finger off the trigger, it ain't gonna shoot. You gotta do that part.
Where's the safety?
Right there.
Oh.
That's fine.
Well, I thought that was cool. I don't know. I say, yeah, man.
Nah, I wish, but I might go through the background check and all that to give me some food and all that shit. I might do that.
I feel like I have a really
I know people be like, man, that's a fake number. It's different. It's different than 40 now, but that's not that funny.
I have a very good one. I got a very good question.
I got a short one too. I got a pistol. I'm off about like 4 long.
I have a very good question.
Hey, you ain't gotta take too much. I go for the board.
I got a very good question.
How old is you, young man?
I'm 12 years old.
12.
I just got back from
I'm big 14. Y'all see just take me to the sugar range. To talk to my mom and tell you.
Hey, I'm gonna start doing it, man. I'm gonna start bringing my cars out here and stuff and getting my message slips so kids wanna go. You gotta bring your parents with you. I'll take y'all to the range. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it. You'll see me out here, young man. I'll be out here. I'll let you shoot all this shit.
Wait, how
I
much?
got a gang of shit, man. I got like 4 ARs. I got crazy. I got a shotgun that look like an AR. It's a shotgun.
Oh, you got one of them shotguns, the little, they have one.
Yeah, the bullpup joint.
Okay, I'll ask my mom.
This is stuff y'all need to know, man. So y'all know what the real truth is, man. Everybody deserves to protect themselves, man. Somebody trying to take it. They trying to know what all the bad guys do, so you don't want to be bad. Don't feel the girl because I can just get on the good people. You don't want to take it. You don't want to try to do that while you trying to work with somebody. Well, you don't even do that. You're supposed to be able to get a place. Anybody got time for a day, you're supposed to be able to do that, man. Huh? I got 15 watch right now. I got 36 likes. I probably got like 200 something views overall. I got like 2,500 subscribers. I'm trying to get that up. That needs to be really up, man. Yeah, that's what I really need.
You can see on this back. Wait, see it right here. See RP. I seen it earlier while we were walking.
RP and what?
Trade Vietnam. TRP Vietnam.
You see it right here, nigga.
Go to the cinema with it.
All right, y'all be cool, man. Yeah, you talk about a 12-gauge semi-auto. Yo, I got the Panzer BP-12. It's a bullpup shotgun with the magazine behind the trigger mechanism to help mitigate the recoil. That motherfucker bad, boy. I love that shotgun, bro. I gotta get another one, actually. There's only have one of them.